Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're just down at some grazing marshes near the farmyard, and I've got the 6R with the mashio on the back, we've got the mower on, and I've just been driving around it. We've got some livestock down here, some heifers. I've just been going around the boundary because it's grown up the vegetation since the spring, and if you just have a look where the fence line is here, I'm trying to bring back part of this field. So I'm currently trying to get the weed wiper put onto the gator so that we can come along and do these middle areas. I'm just going to let these nettles here grow up again a little bit, and then we'll put the brush down and I'll get them later on with the gator. So it's grassland management, which is quite important for our livestock down here. We've got Hereford cross cattle, and we've also got Aberdeen Angus crosses, and we've also got a bull called Hector who you'll hopefully see very soon, who came all the way down from Scotland, and he's currently down at the Broads National Park at the moment. Right, so Dad and I, we went down to Tuckwell's earlier today, and we got some new blades for the lawnmower, the X750X, or the X750, I can't remember which way it was. So we've got some new mulch blades for that machine, and then we've also got some more AdBlue because we've been running low on that. And I couldn't believe how expensive it was. It was about £15 for 10 litres, and we bought 3 drums. We used to buy our AdBlue in the big barrels, the big 200 litre drums. Now we just buy it in the 10 litre cans because it goes off every 6 months. And I was saying to Dad, it's actually a cost we could ideally do without, because we didn't used to have AdBlue back in the day. However, it's supposed to help the environment with the diesel emissions from the tractors, so that's why we have it on the tractors, I guess. And you know, you just have to buy it. So we've also been thinking about trying to buy things like oil and filters this year, because next year things are going to be even more expensive. So we're trying to get a few parts in stock. That's why we'll have a run probably every couple of months and just try and stock up on parts, because it's so unpredictable with farming at the moment. A lot of farmers, particularly pig farmers at the moment, are looking at going out of business because of the price of the corn. So it's really, you know, buying the feed is a big cost. Feed costs have gone through the roof, fuel prices, labour, things like that. Things are becoming very expensive, and it's making it difficult for farmers to operate, basically. Here on this farm, we're quite low input, or we try to be, so we've got very low overheads so that we can keep moving forward. We're not a high risk operation. We've just got our sheep, our cattle, and the horses, which we let out to livery yards and things like that, with the arena and the gallops, and it works quite well. Like I said, it's quite low cost really. Alright, so from the bigger mower, which we've just done the job down at the fields over there, to a smaller mower, which we've just got these new blades for, which I just want to put on. Oh, it's I was right, X750. These are great little lawnmowers, and I've been waiting a few weeks anyway for these blades, which we just picked up. So really should have bought 2 sets, because I bet next year when I buy a new set of these, they'll cost a fortune. It's quite sad that I get excited about mower blades, but it is nice to have a new set of blades on the mower, to be fair. Now underneath here there's some 19mm bolts on each blade, and if I just put my impact gun on, it should get it. Oh, there we go. Lovely job. So this is one of the old blades. Look how worn out that is compared to the new ones. Now we could have these old blades sharpened, but we might as well put the new blades on. But you can have these sharpened and rebalanced. So they're slightly different design as well. I've just noticed on these new blades. If you look at the old ones, slightly different design. Well, there we are. I've just taken off all the old blades, and I thought we could get away with perhaps sharpening them, but if you just have a look on the ends, they've got some chunks of metal missing, so I think there's only one place for these blades. Just give these a go. sorted the grass cutting problem out. Let's just take a little bit of time to wear in some new blades. Sometimes they just vibrate and shudder for a bit, but then as you wear them in a little bit over time, they'll just bed in. So probably I'd say another acre with this mower, and these blades will be bedded in fine. So that's really good. I like the hydrostatic on this mower as well. It's very smooth, and you just literally put your foot on the accelerator down there, and then I've got a reverse pedal as well, and that's all you need to do. So it just works really well. So it's starting to feel like summer now, and what's quite unusual is we're walking through the cattle shed and all the cattle are out, they're just down at the Broads. And one job I always enjoy sort of towards summertime is doing some lawn mowing towards the end of the week or at the weekends. And you get the smell of like the grass cuttings, and you just know that it's summertime. So it won't be long before we're cutting our silage as well and cutting some hay for the horses and for the cattle as well. So it's getting there towards summer. And just out here by the muck pile, which we collected over the winter, we took most of the muck out to the field and spread it, but there's a little bit left there which we're going to put onto the field next year. We've got the Marshall feed trailer which has finished its winter duty, so it's been feeding the cattle every day. We normally put a couple of bales in here, and normally one bale of silage on the left hand side and then a bale of straw on the right, and it has worked really well, except now it's come to the end of its season, so this has got to be cleaned out. We'll pull all the straw out tomorrow, do it by hand. You can, some people say you can use the teleporter to shake these out, but the trouble is, from what I've heard, if you try and shake them out from the front, you can bend and damage the back gate, so you're better off just doing it with a pitchfork. So that's a little job I've just set up, and then maybe we'll give it a quick pressure washer as well. But there has been a really worthwhile investment. There's not really that much I'd say about it, except from the fact on the back door you need to make sure that you put a clip on, because otherwise the cattle will rub the clip and then they'll be in through the back door. Also, the animals just rub away this paint on here. It's not too much of a problem, but you do get a bit of rust on there. I suppose over time it does cause a bit of corrosion, but other than that, they like to scratch their heads on here in the winter, which is quite funny. But other than that, it's not too bad. So that's what we're doing at the moment, back in the yard, cleaning everything out, and then before long we'll be mucking some of these sheds out. I've got a JCB to try quite soon, that Agri Pro we had a look at, which will be quite cool. And then also there's a miniature Manitou, which I think is called the ULM ultralight machine, which we just wanted to have a go with as well. So I'm kind of saving a bit of the mucking out to try out with some telehandlers, and then also loading up the biomass store. I normally use a telehandler to load that up from the chip across the road. We put the chip in a heap and then I cart it over with a telehandler, so that's great day to use a telehandler. And then something else which I wanted to talk about in today's video as well was, I heard recently there was a farmer in Somerset who was just going about his business, and he was doing some ploughing, and he had a little bit of a kerfuffle with a dog walker, which was a bit of a shame. But it just goes to show that I haven't heard the full story. I'm sure there's two sides to every story, but it just goes to show that, you know, farmers work really hard producing people's food, and people just don't have any respect for farmers or for people who produce their food, which is fine, but you know, just you know, don't get into a kerfuffle with a farmer. Probably not the best idea. So I feel really sorry for that farmer who was badly injured by that, and I do hope that there is some justice in that case, which has sort of gone on there. And with that, enjoy your weekend, stay positive, keep liking, keep subscribing and all that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up if you could, and you can also go and follow the Olly's Farm Instagram page, which is ollies.farm in the Instagram search bar. And this year we will be at the Royal Norfolk Show with the Food and Farming Discovery Trust. As Olly's Farm, where they're going to put a stand up and talk about farming and just try and generally just educate the public a little bit about farming, just show people that there is hopefully a future in it, even though it is a very difficult time at the moment. Thanks for watching today's video. Stay positive, enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you on the next one. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and click here to watch another Olly's Farm video.